Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary frontman of Black Sabbath, spent his final days in the place that meant most to him, his beloved England. At 76 years old, Ozzy found peace and solace in the familiar sights and sounds of home, surrounded by those who meant everything to him. His wife, Sharon Osbourne, who had been his unwavering partner through decades of highs and lows, was by his side until his last breath, fulfilling her deepest wish that his journey would end in comfort and love. Known to millions as the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy's life had been anything but quiet. From groundbreaking albums that changed the face of heavy metal to notorious antics that fueled countless headlines, he was an artist who lived unapologetically and fiercely. Yet, in those final days, far removed from the chaos of fame, he embraced something far simpler and deeply human: the love of family, the echoes of his music, and the calm of a familiar place. A source close to Ozzy revealed to People that his final days were exactly as Sharon had hoped. Ozzy's final days were spent in England, surrounded by family, music, and in the place he called home. He was in peace, the source shared. For fans who had followed his remarkable journey since the early 1970s, it is comforting to know that the man who gave the world songs like Paranoid, Crazy Train, and Dreamer found peace at the end. Just weeks before his passing, Ozzy made a final and powerful appearance with Black Sabbath at England's Villa Park. It was a show that became so much more than a concert. It became a farewell to the stage that had defined much of his life. Due to health struggles that had increasingly limited his mobility, Ozzy performed seated on a bat-themed throne adorned with a skull design, a haunting yet poetic nod to his legendary persona. An insider described how meaningful this show was to Ozzy. That show meant everything. It brought his career full circle. Fans who witnessed it understood they were part of a historic and deeply personal moment. The announcement of his passing came on Tuesday, July 22nd, through a heartfelt statement by Sharon and their children, Jack, Kelly, Amy, and Lewis. It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning, the family wrote. He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time. The words carried the raw weight of loss but also reflected the strength and unity of a family who had weathered decades together. Ozzy's journey was defined by contrasts: light and darkness, chaos and tenderness, rebellion and vulnerability. To the world, he was the bat-biting reality TV star who seemed larger than life. But to those closest to him, he was a devoted husband, father, and friend, someone whose humor and warmth endured even as his health declined. Behind the tattoos and heavy metal legend was a man who cherished quiet moments with family and took pride in the music that changed generations. His influence on music cannot be overstated. As the voice of Black Sabbath, Ozzy helped invent a genre, inspiring countless artists across rock and metal. His solo work further solidified his status, with anthems like Crazy Train and Mama, I'm Coming Home remaining timeless. His career was not just about records sold or tours played. It was about a spirit that connected with millions who found strength and identity in his music. Beyond the music, Ozzy and Sharon's love story captured hearts worldwide. Their bond, tested by addiction, health battles, and fame, became an emblem of resilience and devotion. Sharon, who stood by him through the darkest times, ensured that his final chapter was written with dignity and love. Ozzy's passing leaves a silence that will echo in the hearts of fans around the globe. Yet his voice will never truly fade. It lives on in the thunderous riffs of Black Sabbath, in the raw emotion of his solo ballads, and in the memories of those unforgettable performances. His legacy is etched not only in platinum records but in the lives he touched, inspired, and gave courage to simply be themselves. As tributes pour in, the world remembers not just the Prince of Darkness, but John Michael Osbourne, the boy from Birmingham who became a legend, the husband who loved fiercely, and the father whose family was his true pride. In his final days, surrounded by familiar faces and the music that defined his soul, Ozzy Osbourne found something rare and beautiful: a peaceful goodbye. And so, as we reflect on his life, we celebrate the extraordinary and the ordinary moments alike. The stage dives, the laughter at home, the battles fought and won. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Your voice may have fallen silent, but your song will play on forever.